Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are tuned in, and welcome to Be Nest. Hello, my name is Virginia, and I am a content writer and also a social media marketer since 2011. I think I've procrastinated about this channel for way too long, but during COVID, I tried to get back working on it. I still wasn't settled on the kind of content I wanted to share here. But right now in 2021, in August, I have settled on being a all things freelance work educator. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Feel at Home. Here we're going to learn all things freelance writing, freelance social media marketing. Anything you want to know about getting started as a social media marketer, you will learn it here. You want to learn about content writing, I will teach you about that as well. Kindly stay tuned. So I have been a freelance writer for quite some time, even though on and off. I started my journey in 2011, and I did not start as I didn't start it willingly. I was running a beauty shop with my brother, and it wasn't doing so well. And it came a time that we just had to part ways. I had a young child, and I needed money to support my child. Even if I was still living at home, I wanted to provide for my child. It feels good when you're providing for your child. So I had these friends of mine who used to tell me about academic writing, and I would snub them. I would tell them there is no money online, and they would convince me how they are making about 15,000 Kenya shillings per month writing for somebody. Somebody was providing them with internet and computers, and they would write term papers for students abroad, and they would get paid. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that illegal? Well, it is debatable, and I'm not going to get into detail here. But so these friends of mine, their names are Faith and Betha. They were my campus friends. We've known each other from campus. So they used to convince me, come join us, come, you'll be able to provide for your son. Since you're still living at home, you'll get your good money and also provide something at home for your parents. And I was skeptical. I always used to tell them, no, 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 no. That's not for me. I don't think there's quick money there. Every Kenyan head is all about quick money. And I thought in business there's quick money. Well, until it disappointed me. So here I was, totally broke, because by the time we were parting ways with my brother, I had nothing. Just a phone. I didn't even have a computer. I didn't have what, a laptop. I didn't have a modem. That those days a modem was a big deal if you wanted to have internet access. So things became thick, and I had to think fast. So who was the first person I thought about? Better, because Faith had already left the writing work and was already embarking on another journey in community service, since she had done community development. So I thought of Betha, and I called her up. I told her, listen, I need to start writing. You told me you write. Can you help me get started? And she told me, yeah, come to my office. Let's start on Monday. It was on a weekend. She told me to go on a Monday, and we would get started. So she was to train me on academic writing. And she trained me, and within a week, I was already writing. I wrote for her, and she would pay me. Those days she was paying me per page 100 bob. You can imagine, you write to 70 words per page and you're paid 100 bob. But I didn't mind, because I was making my own money. So I used to go to her office. The internet she provided and the computer she provided. See, I had nothing except my phone, which would communicate whether I've arrived or not. Uh, so she provided the computer, she provided the internet, and she provided the work. And at the end of the month, she paid me. Because my son was joining kindergarten, I was able to enroll my son in kindergarten using that academic writing money. And I thought, why don't I try and get myself a computer so that I can be working from home? Then I don't have to go to Betha's office, because I used to walk. I used to live in Doni, and Betha used to be in Tasia, and I used to walk to Tasia every morning and evening back, because I was really eager to, I was desperate to make my own money. So I would go every morning, and in the afternoon and in the evening I would walk, and sometimes late. So I was thinking, maybe if I get a computer, it will be fine. First, I enrolled my son in school, and I was so glad I was able to do that with the writing money, because all along I had thought in my head there is no money in writing, in online writing. Internet is all a scam. I know most of you, that's what you think. And luckily, my brother had a computer he used to carry from home to school. He would use it as his TV, use it to type his assignments. And time had gone by, and he was thinking, it is cumbersome to keep on carrying a monitor and a CPU back and forth from home to, to school. And when they are closed, he brings it home with him to work. So he told me, I'm thinking of buying a laptop, and I want to leave this computer home. I told him, yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't you leave it for me? And he told me, he asked me, Kwani, what do you want to do with it? I told him I'm working online, and I'm writing, and I'm making some money, and I managed to enroll my son in school. Why don't you leave for me the computer, and I can make more money when I have the machine here? So he left for me a complete computer, the monitor, the CPU, and a modem with a line, in fact. He gifted me all that. And I continued writing for Betha. So she would send me work, and I would write the work and send it back to her through email. Then at some point I started discovering ways to make money through content writing. And a friend of mine, I bumped into somebody. You see, working for local guys is also good. I bumped into a local guy who was giving article writing work. He would also pay about 100 bob. And he taught me all about writing. He was called Edward Mbugo, I remember. And I had never met him. So he told me, this is how we go about writing. So he taught me, he started giving me pointers to sites where I can find jobs. Then I bumped into another guy, still online, a Kenyan. He's called Alex. Uh, and he gave me work to write. And he guided me step by step how to write a perfect content. I wrote for him for some time. Then, the issues of internet, sometimes you don't have bundles, so you don't have data, or it squishes when you're in the middle of writing. So with that mishap, we parted ways. But he had already imparted the skill in me. He had already taught me how to write, how to write great content. So with that, I was able to venture on my own and continue looking for my own clients. I abandoned academic writing, though I used to apply for sites now to get at least my own jobs without going through somebody, without a middleman, so that I can get jobs directly. But it was hard to come by. But the articles were coming by. I used to write for local writers who had direct clients, and I would send the work, and they would pay me. And that's how I developed the skill, became better. I knew which sites to look for jobs. I knew how to land direct clients. I remember landing this direct client from the USA, and he would give me articles on business, marketing, and I would send him the work. Sometimes he would even pay me in advance, even before I write. Yeah, he trusted me, and I would send the work, and we have never met. He would send me the work and I would write it. See how remote work is real. So don't say that there are no jobs. There are jobs. So I continued working with my computer, which had been gifted by my brother, until it became too slow for me. I had to buy another machine. I bought another machine. I have worked for several guys writing content for their websites, including sites I had never dreamed of. You can imagine writing content for Groupon. Groupon is a discount site. They give discounts to clients. They network with people who are selling stuff, and then they sell uh, discount codes. So the client gives these guys the job of advertising their products, and they give discount. So if you buy the coupon codes, you are guaranteed, if you buy on the clients, on the main clients, you'll get a discount. I wrote content for Groupon. I also wrote content for promo codes. You can search it. It's also a discount site. And I was writing SEO content. You can imagine how great that was. From an inexperienced content writer, where I started as an academic writer, I became a content writer and grew. And I have been able to meet my basic needs with content writing. So if you're seated there thinking that there is no money in content writing, as long as you have the right people to hold your hand, you can make money online through content writing. We will delve deeper into what content writing is, and if you wish to learn what content writing is, I welcome you to email me, and I will give you a course. You can buy a course from me on content writing that will guide you step by step. I wish somebody had given me this course earlier on, because then people were just telling me, do this, do that. There was not like a clear course where what I can do to start writing content. I have outlined what I have learned over the past 10 years on content writing. And if you are willing, you have to have a lot of patience, because clients don't just come like that. You have to keep being persistent. Like you spend an entire night applying for jobs. You spend every day you wake up, you write to clients looking for jobs because you want to make money. And it's out of that commitment that you're able to make money. It is possible to make money through content writing. And if you're interested, just write to me and I will guide you with the course that I have prepared. And you can start making money and also probably employing others. Yes, it is something that works. Thank you so much for watching, and keep it here for all things freelance work. We'll share more, because I have so much to share. But that's how I began my freelance writing work. Thank you.